How's it going, everyone? Austin Honecker here. I just want to come on here for a while and give them a review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark Elevation from tonight, which is April 25th, 2022. I gotta say, it was awesome from start to finish. For the matches, match 1, it was the Dark Order, which are Evil Uno, Stu Grayson, Alex Reynolds, Alan Five Angels, and 10 versus Luther, Jake Oman, R.C. Dupree, Tito Oric, and Buck Nasty. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, the Dark Order went over because Stu Grayson pinned Jake Oman with the fatality from Evil Uno and Stu Grayson. Match 2, it was Chris Statlander versus Julia Hart. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Chris Statlander went over with the Night Fever. Match 3, it was Konosuke Takeshita versus Brandon Cutler. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Konosuke Takeshita went over with the running knee strike. Match 4, it was Tony Nese versus Steel City Brawler. That was... Wait a minute. Match 4, it was Tony Nese versus Steel City Brawler. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Tony Nese went over with the running Nese. Now, before the match, as Steel City Brawler was already in the ring, Tony Nese and Mark Sterling came out, and Mark Sterling had a microphone and cut a promo talking about how Tony Nese is the hottest free agent signing in AEW, and how since Tony Nese has been 2-0 since he's aligned with Mark Sterling himself and everything, and talked about how since Tony Nese has signed on with Mark Sterling himself, that Mark Sterling himself has went to AEW and told them to give them the best that they can offer, and Mark Sterling was talking about how they gave him Steel City Brawler and how it was ridiculous and everything, and then talked about how the people were going to chant for Tony Nese instead of chanting Brawler and everything. That was cool. That was before the match started, by the way. Match 5, it was Minoru Suzuki versus QT Marshall. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Minoru Suzuki went over with the Gotch-style pile driver. Match 6, it was John Silver versus Vince Valor. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, John Silver went over with the Spin Doctor. Match 7, it was Ruby Soho, Anna Jay, and Sky Blue versus The Bunny, Nyla Rose, and Emi Sakura. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Ruby Soho, Anna Jay, and Sky Blue went over because Anna Jay made The Bunny tap out to the Queenslayer. And match 8, which was the main event, it was Pena Oscoro versus Max Caster. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Pena Oscuro went over with the arm snapper. Now, before the match, Pena Oscuro and Alex Abrahantes came out. Then the Acclaimed, which are Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, came out. Max Caster done a rap on Pena Oscuro and Alex Abrahantes, and Anthony Bowens said his signature line, Pittsburgh, the Acclaimed, have arrived and everything. That was cool. And that was before the match started, by the way. Now, there were no promos or segments throughout this episode of All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark Elevation. So, besides the matches, Excalibur, Paul White, and Mark Henry done commentary throughout the whole show. They done awesome as usual. So this week makes week 2 without Tony Schiavone on commentary. So hopefully Tony Schiavone's okay. Now, wait. And the referees for the event were Mike Posey, Rick Knox, Paul Turner, Bryce Remsburg, Stephon Smith, and Aubrey Edwards. Okay. Rick Knox refereed the match between the Dark Order versus Luther, Jake Oman, R.C. Dupree, Tito Oric, and Buck Nasty. That was Rick Knox, by the way. Mike Posey refereed the match between Chris Statlander versus Julia Hart. Bryce Remsburg refereed the match between Konosuke Takeshita versus Brandon Cutler. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Tony Nese versus Steel City Brawler. Paul Turner refereed the match between Minoru Suzuki versus QT Marshall. Stephon Smith refereed the match between John Silver versus Vince Valor. Mike Posey refereed the match between Ruby Soho, Anna Jay, and Sky Blue versus The Bunny, Nyla Rose, and Emi Sakura. And that was Mike Posey, by the way. And Stephon Smith refereed the match between Pena Oscoro versus Max Caster. All the referees done awesome as usual. But anyway, I just want to come on here for a while and give them a review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark Elevation from tonight, which is April 25th, 2022. Like I said, it was awesome from start to finish. And with that being said, my name is Austin Honecker, and I will catch your ass down the road. Peace out.